All right, let's do number 5. Here we go. Brace for impact. All right, number 5. Oh, number 5 is not that bad. Number 6 is what I meant you guys to do. All right, well, I'll do 5 anyway, so I told you to do it. 6x minus 3 squared minus 4y plus 1 squared equals 96. Can't have a 6 in front, and I can't have a 4 in front, and I can't have a 96 hanging off there at the end, right? But I can fix all that by what? Thank you, sir. Divide both sides by 96, and life is good. 16? 16. So x minus 3 squared over 16 minus at y plus 1 squared over 24. Thanks. Equals 1. So now I'm going to set this thing up. I go, all right, where does it go? So I'm going to go up over 3, 1, 2, 3, down 1. There's my spot. I know I'm going to be, because it's underneath the x, I'm going to be 4 left to right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot there. And then I know also that I need to find my asymptote slope, which is going to be rise or run, which would be, square root of 24 over 4, right? What can I take out of 24? 2 root 6, right? Over 4, which is root 6 over 2. That doesn't help me much. What's root 6 about? It's halfway between 4 and 9, right? So it's going to be 2.5-ish, 4-ish? 2.4, all right. So I got 2.4 over 2. So I got a rise of 2.4 and a run of 2. Rise of 2.4, run of 2. And so there's my nice straight line that I drew. And then we do the same thing here. Down 2.4 over 2, down 2.4, which is off my thing. No, it's not. It should be right here. Over 2. I don't know if I'm going to go draw that. I did what?
You're over 4 now.
Ah!
Your original dot.
Down 2.4 over 2. Down 2.4
My bad.
over 2. So 2.4 over 2. So it looks something like this. I'm going to keep it going like that. And now how do I draw my hyperbolas? This is them, and I'm going to go, woo! That's terrible. That was terrible. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry you saw that. That's a good one right there. This one is kind of chasing something that's going off the map. Make sense? Can you do that? All right. All right, work on the next one because it's got some funny fun with it. Oops, that's not going to work. So I've got y squared minus 2x squared plus 6y plus 4x equals 9. Agreed? So I'm going to separate them like we did before. Leave a gap. Great. Now we're going to complete the square. First one looks easy, so I'm going to do half the middle term, which is 3. Squared is plus 9. What I add here, I'm going to add over here. Great. Second one's much trickier. I've got a negative 2 out in front. Now we want the minus sign, so I'm going to leave the minus sign right where it is. But I got to get this 2 out of here. How do you get that 2 out of there? I'm going to factor it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go y squared plus 6y plus 9 minus 2 parentheses. Now I'm factoring out a negative 2, so what do I have to do? I'm going to, well, the minus attached to it, right? So if I'm going to factor out a minus 2, I need to factor out the whole thing from both of these, right? Another option there. So I get x squared minus 2x. Half the middle term. Half the middle term would be negative 1.
Is 2x instead of.
I factored out a negative 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
That means it's got to come out of there too. Kind of weird, right? Negative 1, negative 1 squared is 1. Everybody, please, 1. Okay, then what did I actually, if I put a 1 there, what am I actually putting in the problem, Mr. O'Connell? I'm putting a negative 2, so I subtract 2 from this side as well. Right, because when I put a 1 here to complete my square, I'm really not putting a 1 here because the negative 2 was sitting out in front, right? So I'm putting if I fold it back out, I'd have negative 2 sitting here. So I'm adding negative 2. Okay, simplifying, I get y plus 3 squared minus 2x minus 1 squared equals 16. Agreed? Now looking at this, I can't have a 16 here. Can't have a 2 there. How am I going to get rid of both of those, Ms. Miranda? Wouldn't what be plus 2? I'm adding negative 2 to this side. I got to do the exact same thing to the other side, right? Whatever you do to one, I do to the other. Right? Equal sides equals?
Never mind. I see.
How do you get rid of that 16, Mr. Miranda? By 16. All right. Divide this whole side by 16. I get y plus 3 squared over 16 minus x minus 1 squared over 8 equals 1. And look, I'm in this place I need to be, right? From here, I got a shot at figuring it out. I'm going to graph this. Let's set up my graph paper, like so. So I'm going to go negative 3. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to go 1, negative 3. I set my graph paper really badly. Let's see if I can fix that without moving everything. Nope, can't fix it without moving everything. All right, let's erase it. All right, so I've got negative, I got 1, negative 3 right here. Y is first, so I'm going to move it, reverse these are going to be 4 to the left and right. What's my slope? What's my slope? No. It's the square root of 8 over 4, right? Watch out for that. Square root of 8 over 4, it's the 2 root 2 over 4, which is root 2 over 2, which, what? Oh, I did it wrong. You're right, I'm wrong. Ow, thank you. Huh. So instead it should be 4 over 2 root 2, great? Square root of 8. And that's going to be 2 over root 2. Which I remember being about 1.4, but I might put that in my calculator to get an estimate. So I'm going to go up 1.4 over 1. Up 1.4 over 1. Up 1.4 over 1. There's my asymptote. Oh, they got a lot of visiting to do. What's that class? I want that class. Well, some people get more tired at school faster. Not you, Mr. Cleary, right? All right. And I just draw my hyperbola, right? Let me pass out some more hyperbolas for you to do, and then we can have some more fun afterwards. There you go.